Hello, I'm John Innes. Welcome to Coonawarra, and sunny Coonawarra I might add, which is a feature we don't often see at this time of year in Coonawarra. We're at Ottelia, which is both our home and where we have our vineyards, and where we based ourselves. And Ottelia is a name that we've borrowed from a native water lily that grows on a wetland, which is just in front of our house, and you can probably see behind me. Ottelia is, our wine is, although we're based in Coonawarra, and we certainly, Coonawarra Cabernet is a feature of what we do, we also use fruit from all over the Limestone Coast. And the Limestone Coast is a zone which encompasses regions such as Coonawarra, but also Mount Gambier, Robe, Mount Benson, Rattenbully and Pathway. And they're all regions that we source our fruit from. Vineyards that I work with are vineyards that I'm closely associated with in one way or another, and with that association, that allows me to draw some of the best fruit from those vineyards. And we're very, very specific with the varieties that we use, and they're varieties that are ideal to those particular regions. So that gives us a bit of a unique advantage in what we're doing for Ottelia and with Ottelia. All winemakers have a philosophy, and I was very fortunate in my early winemaking years to work with a very famous Italian winemaker, Carlo Corino. And a couple of points that I really, to this day, are very dear to me and are fundamental to the winemaking philosophy for Ottelia. First of those is that the wine should display the vinous characters. So essentially we go to all this effort to grow grapes. So make sure that with your wine that you capture that fruit at its very, very best, and you hold on to those fruit flavours and those vinous characters all the way through, and so that they're displayed in the wine. And the wine should be full of character of fruit rather than things like added tannin and oak and high alcohols and all those things which can actually mask the true flavours of the grape. The other really important part of Carlo's philosophy was that wine is for food and food is for wine, which will come as no surprise to any Italians. It's really, wine should be there to supplement a great meal, and it should be a part of that composure of sitting down with friends and good food and good wine, and they should all have synergy with each other. That might sound sort of pretty straightforward, but I think too often wines, especially from Australian winemakers, can be big and they can be bold and they can be really structured with oak and tannins and really rich, ripe fruit, which those wines in isolation are great, but often when you sit down and have them with food, it can compromise the food a little bit. So with the Ottelia wines, all of them, we work really hard to make sure they go well with food, and as I say, and the essence of that is to not do too much to the wines. You get good fruit and you translate that all the way through into the wine. So that's an essential part of what we do. Another important component of Ottelia is that we do practice sustainability, both in our vineyards in Coonawarra and with all the vineyards that I work with. We really work hard to make sure that we minimise the inputs into the vineyard so that we once again maximise the true essence of the fruit. So in a snapshot, that's Ottelia. So I hope you can find the wines and enjoy them, and if you ever visit Coonawarra, come and visit us at our cellar door, which is Drink Ottelia and plus Eat Fodder. Thank you very much.